Hello everyone, this is Stranger Hans here back with another video, and today we're going to be analyzing this very unexpected and awesome teaser that Spirit Halloween dropped earlier today. I feel like there's so much to unpack here, so without further ado, let's see what lies within this video. So first off, we're going to start with this really cool inclusion here, which is apparently some sort of prop activator, which looks like an emergency button that you'd usually see on some subway carts.
Conductor, I have a problem! Push emergency to stop! Conductor, I have a problem!
And this is so cool looking. I just like the look of it. I like how it has the broken glass and everything, and it has, well, the push button, obviously, since you can't really have that without the push button. But, no, it's such a cool looking piece here, and I really hope that this will be in the ISC this year because it looks wonderful. And I also noticed that there's a lot of slime, so I'm not sure what that's about, but that could be a hint towards a new prop that we're getting this year. But really, who knows? Either way, though, this is such a cool prop activator, and heck, I might even buy it. I'm not even joking. I would totally buy this thing. I think it looks really cool, if not one of the best prop activators we've ever gotten so far. Over here, we have a very interesting Easter egg, which is Experimental Eddie from 2019, and he's back in this little advertisement here. I'm not sure what's going on here or why he was included, but I suppose it's just a reference to him and nothing too crazy, but I mean, hey, he could easily fit this theme as well since, you know, he's pretty electrical, and as you will see, there's plenty of live wires and stuff like that within this theme, so, I mean, for all we know, he could be a flashback, but again, that's just speculation, but to see him in here is very interesting, and it only makes me wonder, will he come back, or will he not? And right over here we have something really cool, which appears to be a new prop. I'm not entirely sure who this could be, but what I like about this is it kind of reminds me of a very old static zombie we got back in 2011. I think it was called the Shadow Stalker or something, but it looks so nostalgic to me. I love that face sculpt. It looks so good. Like, it looks really realistic. I love those white eyes and just the way the mouth looks and everything. It's such a great looking zombie. I'm not sure if this is a zombie, but it looks like it, so who knows. But again, what a very cool inclusion in this video. I really hope that this prop is good. And heck, if it's a static, I wouldn't care. I mean, I would still think it's great, and perhaps even a worthy purchase. And next we have something else. It's kind of hard to see what this could be, but it looks like there's a mouth here with some teeth and some very gnarled up skin. I'm guessing that this could be the face sculpt for Sewer Rat, and if so, wow. I mean, I'm already liking it so far. There's so much detail here with, again, like the skin texture and those really creepy, jagged looking teeth and everything. So good, so good. I'm really hyped to see what this thing looks like, but I mean, for what I know, this could be like a really huge prop for this year, perhaps one of the best in the entire lineup, so I'm really hyped about this. And now we move on to this really cool looking map here, and wow, there's so many different references here. First we have Sam Street, which is a reference to Sam from Trick or Treat. Elm Street, which is very surprising. That's a Nightmare on Elm Street reference, so we could be getting a Freddy Krueger prop for all we know. Then we have Myers Way, which is, you know, Michael Myers. Stilts Street, which is a reference to Stilts. Gordo Street, well, that's Gordo. Buzzsaw Street. Yeah, there's so many different streets named after props and other things, and I mean, it's very interesting, I have to say. Pumpkin Nester Street is very interesting to me since, I mean, because Spirit really likes to reference Pumpkin Nester whenever they can, so I'm not really too sure if that means he will finally come back after all these years, but if so, that would be really cool. But what I like is how we have Spirit Station Z over here, and that's such a cool inclusion because, I mean, it really fits the theme for this year, which is another subway, so I'm guessing that this could be pretty much Spirit Station Z 2.0. And really, to further emphasize that point, we have this over here, which says Spirit Station Z EHT V2, so I'm guessing that this pretty much means that this is, well, Spirit Station Z V2, and I don't know if there's not much else to talk about here, but I think it's a really cool shot, and it pretty much further implies that we are getting a new version of Spirit Station Z in this. Over here we have this very strange looking raccoon. It looks like it could be a pop-up, but I'm really not too sure. The bottom of its torso looks very strange, but maybe that's like the mech or something, I don't know. This could even be a static for all we know. But either way, this is a really cool looking prop. Even if it's static, I like it a lot, especially how it has that finger in its mouth. I'm not sure if that comes with the prop itself, but it looks cool. I like it. I really do. And over here, we have a confirmation that we're getting a remake of Electrified Corpse. And wow, I'm really hyped for this because, I mean, this prop really brings back some good memories to me. I remember seeing it in stores back in 2016 and 2017 and being a huge fan of it. So to get this remade is so awesome. And it's crazy too because this prop is kind of gruesome. Not really, but I mean, like, compared to most props that we get nowadays, this is like a whole other level. So I mean, this would be awesome to see in stores, and I hope we do get to see in the stores because that would be wonderful. Over here we have what appears to be some yellow eyes in the top right corner over here. I'm not sure what that's about, but also something else on the bottom right corner, which is like some sort of rat. I don't think that's sewer rat. It could be just static, but it looks really cool. I like all the blood on its mouth and everything. Very creepy. Not really much to talk about here, but there's this cool rat here, so I'm pretty hyped about that. And yeah, the eyes could be some new prop. I'm not sure what they could be for. Maybe some sort of like, I don't know, demon, clown. Who really knows? But I can't wait to see what this turns out to be. And over here we have something which is the Egg Harbor Herald newspaper, which is a nice reference to Egg Harbor Township, which is where Spirit Halloween's flagship store is at. And this is so cool to see because, well, it pretty much implies that we're getting a bunch of rat props or something. But this also could be a reference to that sewer rat animatronic that we were talking about earlier. So this could be another huge animal prop. And over here we have another interesting shot, which appears to be some hands, and I'm guessing these hands belong to sewer rat. Again, this could be all speculation, but if so, wow, this is a really good hand sculpt here. I like all the claws and everything, and just how detailed the hands are. If these are sewer rat's hands, then wow, they look great. No complaints at all. This is great already. This is really cool, and I can't wait to see what this entire prop looks like. And over here, we have a very interesting looking billboard holder. We also have the Madison Scare Street sign over here to the right, which is really cool. It's nice to see that here. And there's not much to talk about here, but I believe there's also something superimposed on top of everything in this frame. I can't tell what this could be, but it might be the outline of a prop or something. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, from what I can tell, there might be a prop that's kind of superimposed on here. I'm not sure who it could be, but I'm really hyped to see what this might turn out to be. And here's another interesting shot, because this confirms that Backbend Bernadette is an official prop name. And wow, this is awesome. There's not much to talk about here, since it's just like, I don't know what this is really, but like a piece of paper, a piece of cloth, something like that. But I thought I'd mention it, since yeah, this implies that we are getting a prop named Backbend Bernadette. And here we have another neat addition. This is some sort of Spirit Station Z sign. And what's cool is that this is a neon sign, so I'm not sure if this is part of the ISE. It could be, and I hope it is, because I like it a lot. And yeah, I can't really tell what else there is in the scene. It looks like there might be a little subway carts down there, but I'm not sure. Again, maybe that's part of the ISE or something. Who knows? If so, that would be really cool, because I'm liking all the detail here. And of course, we have some live wires and stuff just kind of draped over here. So yeah. And that was my very brief analysis of this teaser that Spirit Halloween dropped earlier. And wow, I'm very hyped. I feel like this could be one of their best seasons in quite some time. And I feel like this lineup could be peak. I'm just going to say that right now. I think this is going to be a really good lineup. I like all the hints they gave us. I feel like there's so much to be excited for. And I look forward to this upcoming Halloween season with Spirit. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all later.